What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another NFL video. So, as a majority of you probably know, the NFL is broken up into two conferences, and then within those conferences, four divisions. So, we have the AFC, or the American Football Conference, and the NFC, the National Football Conference. Within the AFC, we have the AFC North, which contains the Bengals, Browns, Steelers, and Ravens. The South, which contains the Colts, Jags, or Jacksonville Jaguars, Texans, and Titans. The East, which contains the Patriots, Dolphins, Bills, and Jets. And the West, which contains the reigning Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs, the LA Chargers, Broncos, and the Raiders. Then in the National Football Conference, or the NFC, we have in the North the Lions, Bears, Packers, and Vikings. In the South, my personal favorite team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Saints, Falcons, and Panthers. The East, containing the Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and Commanders. And the West, which contains the Cardinals, Seahawks, 49ers, and the Rams. So today, guys, we're going to talk about a division in the NFL that I think is going to become a monster very soon, and I don't think anybody's going to see it coming. But before we get into that, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you would, and also go follow me on Instagram so you don't miss any channel updates. I'll put a link to that in the description. And I also, guys, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos for the support over the last couple months. It's been amazing. You guys just broke my record for most viewed video on YouTube with the Austin Eckler video, getting that over 500 views. That is a milestone for me on the channel. And I just want to take a quick moment and thank you all for watching that. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So, by now, you're probably wondering, what division do I think that in the next few seasons is going to totally rise to maybe the top and surprise people? Well, that division would be the AFC South. Now, as we know, recently the AFC has pretty much been ran by Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, along with, Joe Burrow when he was healthy. The only one in the AFC that's really been able to put much of a stop to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs was a healthy Joe Burrow the year that they went to the Super Bowl against the Rams, in which they lost to the Rams in the Super Bowl. So now let's talk about the AFC South. So the AFC South is full of young talent. It's full of young quarterbacks. The oldest quarterback in the AFC South, or like the oldest starting quarterback in the AFC South, is Trevor Lawrence. And by oldest, I don't necessarily mean age, but I mean like experience. Trevor Lawrence has 3 years, and everybody else, every other starting quarterback in the AFC South is coming off of their rookie season. And CJ Stroud had a great season last year, throwing for over 4,000 passing yards, and he did pretty good. He was he threw for 23 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, so that's pretty darn good. Now Trevor Lawrence, 2022, that was his best season yet, with 4,113 passing yards compared to the 2023 season, where he played 17 games in 2022. He only played 16 in 2023. He threw for barely over 4,000 at 4,016 yards in 2023. But Anthony Richardson is now the starting quarterback for the Colts. And we didn't really get to see too much of him because he ended up getting hurt. So Gardner Minshew they almost made the playoffs, but then they didn't. But CJ Stroud, again, he's coming off of a great year. Then we have Will Levis. I don't really have a lot to say about him yet. I'm not going to give an opinion on him. I don't really think we've seen enough of him. But CJ Stroud, he had a great rookie year. Again, over 4,000 passing yards, Um, 23 touchdowns for 5 interceptions. That's pretty darn good as a rookie. And he won the division. They even, I mean, they beat the Browns in the playoffs and then got eliminated by the Ravens. But that is still great for a rookie quarterback. So I really think that the AFC South has great potential to become a monster division. Sure, again, right now, the AFC is being ruled by King Patrick Mahomes. And everyone ahs over Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. But I mean, you never know. Teams can do great and then fall off, and teams can do terrible and then rise up. And I think that that is what we're going to end up seeing with the AFC South. Again, it's a young team, or not a young team, a young division, young quarterbacks. There's a lot of potential here. And again, CJ Stroud, great rookie year. Um, Probably arguably one of the greatest rookie years for a quarterback in the history of the NFL. So I think that there's a lot of potential. I'm not saying he's the next Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady or something like that, but he's doing great as a rookie. Trevor Lawrence, again, he's this last season was his third year in the league as a starter, but and we've seen him decline a little bit. But again, he played one less game. So I think, again, I really think this division has a lot of potential. There's a lot of young guys in this division. And again, right now, we know the AFC is basically being ruled by Patrick Mahomes. There's not a lot of competition there. Joe Burrow should be coming back healthy soon, so maybe we're gonna see more rivalry between Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. We also have Josh Allen, but then again, Josh Allen struggles a lot against Mahomes. I mean, it seems like Mahomes manages to win when it matters. When it comes to the playoffs, Mahomes is there and he beats the Bills every time. Now people say it's rigged or whatever, but I'm just saying. I think that there is a lot of potential in the AFC South, and I think in the coming years we're going to see potentially this division turn into a monster, and there's going to be a lot of rivalry. And I think that we're going to see some of these teams, like the Texans, I think we're going to see them make some pretty deep playoff runs, maybe even Super Bowl runs. Same with the Colts. I think there's a lot of potential in Indianapolis, and I think we're going to get to see more Anthony Richardson, and I think that there's just a lot of potential there. So that's all I got for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you would, please drop a like. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos. Again, thank you all for the support lately. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. We'll see you in the next video. And in case I don't talk to you guys or make another video between now and then, if you celebrate Easter, have a great Easter. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.